welcome. My name is Joyce and I'm here with another video to inspire you, to encourage you and to motivate you to live your best life. Today, this week, I'm talking about my favorites for the month of July. I had some it was hard for me to pick actually what I was going to be talking about, but I decided that there's a really annoying moth that's just flying all over me. Sorry, it is late at night. And I wanted to do this before I went to bed. So, anyway, so where was I? Today we're talking about my favorites for the month of July. And I had a challenge cutting down to just a few because I wasn't sure if, because this is my first one, obviously, I wasn't sure what to include, yada, yada, yada. But I love reading. So I thought, okay, we're going to start with the book. This has got to be my favorite read for the month of July. It is a book by Hilary and her daughter Chelsea. And it's more of a conversation style. So they're bouncing off. You might find that if they're talking about, for example, Wangari Maathai, which they do, Hilary will give her view. And also, I think because she met her at one point, what that was like. But really the journey itself about the book is people that they found, women that they found. Oh, there it is. Can you see the moth? That annoying little moth. Never mind. It's about women that they found inspirational. And what I really like about it is that you can pick up this book at whatever point and you can read a couple of usually the chapters are quite small. When I say chapters, I mean the blurb about the story about the person is quite short. So it's about really the maximum I'm finding is about 3 or 4 pages. So you can read it in a night. You can read it at lunch break or even a coffee break if you fancy. So I'd encourage you to buy it if you haven't already, or get it in your local library. So it's about really the people that they found quite inspirational. And their stories are quite, broad. So they talk about athletes, they talk about inventors, they talk about healers, they talk about explorers. So it's quite a huge spectrum. And they really just illuminate about that particular subject, that particular person, what they found inspirational about them. And really the impact that they've given to the world. But I think my personal favorites to read were stories about the story about Caster Semenya, who's a South African athlete. If you don't know about her, Google her. She's absolutely incredible. I love her spirit. I love about how she's just continued to build herself despite what the world was saying about her. Maya Angelou, who's one of my personal favorites, incredible storyteller. Helen Keller, who's an absolute inspiration. Of course, Maya Jamieson, who's an explorer, among many, many. So there's quite a few. And what I enjoyed about this book is that if I wanted, I could just really pretty much just scan it through like that, go to a particular point and just read that. So, like this one, for example, is about Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and it's literally a page and a bit. So, as I said, really good read. Pick it up if you haven't already. My second favorite thing for July was a favorite song. And the song, I cannot recall how I heard about it, but I think it was something I was watching, probably on YouTube. And it's a song called Don't Worry About Me by Chloe. I think she's a very young artist, fairly new. And I think I really enjoy it. What I enjoy about it, because the song is about that moth, honestly, is just going to annoy me. Should I go and get it? No, I'm gonna leave it. So really it's about minding your own business. The song by Chloe is about minding your own business and not worrying about what other people are doing or saying about you, because often people will underestimate you, and some people who are really good and you admire will discourage you from doing what you want to do. But you mustn't be. Well, that's what I got out of it anyway, that you mustn't be encouraged. You just get on with your own business because God is on your side, and if he is for you, then it's going to be all right. So I find that song very, very inspirational, very mood lifting. It's very positive. It just it reminds me that, you know what, it doesn't matter. Keep at it. Just stay on focus. Go for what you want. And you know what? It might not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow, but it will happen if you hang tight. So that was really, really a good one for me. So if you're feeling down, if you want something that will pick you up quite quickly, even if you're lonely in your journey, it's a really good one because it reminds you that you're not alone and there's somebody walking beside you. If you do believe in spirituality and God, or even if you don't, it's just nice to know that there's hope and that there's light at the end of the tunnel. The other favorite of mine, you might have noticed, is my braids. What I really love about them is that they're versatile. So I can wear them up, down, into plaits if I like. But what's really interesting about them is the color. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't usually wear color on my hair anyway. And this is the first time. I've never dyed my hair, well, any other color but black. So you know, these ones are dipped in red, so all the edges are quite very, very colorful, especially in the sun. Not that we have much sun in England right now, but I really love wearing them. They're quick to wear, they're easy. I have to say though, when I first had them done, the first week was not easy and I almost took them out. I don't really do much to my hair, as you may have noticed. But so I found it quite, can you see that move again? So I found it quite interesting having to just wake up and go. But it was nice. It was lovely. I enjoyed it. And I might just rock them a bit longer than just a month. So we'll revisit it again at some point. Okay, moving on. The next thing I really enjoyed is something I was watching on Netflix, which is The Lincoln Lawyer. It's definitely a really, really predictable storyline. But Mickey, who's the Lincoln Lawyer, is a very lovable, completely flawed, but cynical defense lawyer. He works out of his Lincoln town car. Apparently it's a mode of transport in America, a type of car really, like a Ford or a Toyota, I think, hence the title. And so he tends to, although he does have an office, he tends to work from his car. And he's got this amazing driver that I really, really love. She used to be, actually, she was the first, my wife and kids' daughter, before they changed it to the one that they had in the end. So yes, I would recommend it. This season, he is defending a chef who is a hothead and has been accused of murdering a powerhouse, huge powerhouse. And, you know, so if you do like to watch something that is a little bit predictable, but very exciting nonetheless, and it's, I can't remember how many episodes it is, but it's maybe 10 episodes, I think. Definitely worth watching. So that's it. Oh, the other thing I wanted to, oh yes, I've got to talk about this. I almost didn't show you. This is a perfume, Dior perfume, which if you like Dior, or if you like flowery sort of scent, it's a really, really good one. Let me just see what I wrote here about it. It lasts a very long time. It's obviously very beautiful to look at. I bought the very small one because you know what it's like with perfume. The first one you buy tends, if you don't like it, you're going to have to waste a lot of money. But if you buy a small one, then it means that if you don't like it, you can grin and bear it for a little bit longer. So it is quite, I find it quite exciting if a perfume can be exciting at all. But it makes me feel like I'm loved, if that's helpful at all. But the fact that it's quite beautiful to look at, and the musk, let me see what I wrote here about it. Honeyed and peppery notes. But although the pepper is quite light, you can't really smell it. But it's very, very, it lingers a lot. And it does have, what is it that they said? The lily of the valley notes. So if you got a minute and there is a Superdrug or Boots or perfume shop near you, do go and spray and let me know what you think about it. But I love that it's filled, what looks is very luxurious. I will definitely buy it again. It is certainly a summer scent. I don't think I could wear it in the winter. It's a little bit too lovey-dovey. You need something a little bit more calmer for the winter. But it's, you know, the floral notes are beautiful, and I would, if you're looking to buy something for somebody who enjoys flower notes or lives in a really sunny, hot country, then this will make their day for sure. And that's it. I hope I haven't rambled on. I'll see what this video looks like. Feels like it's all over the place because that moth, really, I can't wait to get rid of it. Anyway, all those animal lovers, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to usher it out of my house nicely. I hope that's been helpful to someone. It certainly was good for me. I enjoyed July, and I will be back at the end of August with my faves for the month. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you very soon. Hi, me again. I forgot to add 2 really important things from my my last favorite things, and I thought I'm not gonna end it before this. And one of them is these earrings that I bought from TK Maxx, and I bought them for $7.99 from I think the designer is Rachel Zoe. Never heard of her, but really good set of earrings. I've not removed them since I bought them. So they're like square studs, and they are silver sterling. Really decent price. So I recommend them if you ever, I mean, obviously you never almost find the same thing again in TK Maxx, but it's always worth a visit. The other thing that I tried also this month was a lotion from Nivea. I'm going to put a picture of it somewhere here. I'm going to get my, I'm going to try and do it. If I can't do it, I'll get my daughter to do it. I'd been using Body Shop shea butter for like the longest time, maybe 20 years, if not more. I might actually go for 25 years, but you know, who knows. I really loved it because it was nice and simple. I think the shea butter was sourced from Ghana, and they changed the formula about I want to say just after the pandemic or during the pandemic, and it was just completely insane. It ended up being really watery, and I've not enjoyed it as much, so I thought to try something different. And this Nivea is absolutely brilliant. I mean, first of all, it's half the price, right? So that's always good. It's but what I really love about it is actually smoothens your skin. My skin feels a lot smoother. Obviously, God knows what's in it. But you know, I can't speak for the firmness. It says that it's supposed to make your body feel a bit more firm. I'm not sure that's changed. But yeah, in terms of the feel itself, it's definitely very smooth. What else did I write about that? It has vitamin C, but then you could always eat oranges, right? You don't need to get it from a lotion, but really, really worth the £7.99 pounds that it's worth. So those two additions I thought are definitely worth mentioning. I hope this again has been helpful, and I will catch up with you next week. Take care.